Now, Cape Town public servants have downed tools in a bid to pressure government to meet their wage demands. Unions are calling for a 10% increase, while government says it can't go over 3% with additional benefits. Workers are accusing government of arrogance by refusing to give them what workers deserve in line with the current inflation rate. Our senior reporter Aviwe Mtila is following the strike, and he joins me now. A little earlier, Aviwe, they were signing the memorandum of demands. I assume that at the moment they've already dispersed.
Already dispersed here in Parliament, myself. They've signed that memorandum of demand, handed it over to one of the parliamentarians, and they now have headed back, of course, to their different areas of abode and workplaces. Those are the unions, of course, representing public servants, SAFTU, COSATU, FEDUSA, as well as SAPU, that have come out in their numbers here in Parliament, saying that the 3% wage increase that they've received some 2 or so months ago is not enough. They're demanding at least 10% wage increase. We do understand, of course, these are the public servants that are in the front line. We saw them during COVID-19. Some of your nurses, your healthcare workers, the police that were there in the streets. They're saying now that government is not recognizing their efforts. In fact, I want to catch up now with the chairperson of NAPSAO provincially. That's the affiliate of SAFTU, just to get an understanding of what these demands are. And we do know within 7 days, thank you for joining us, Maskap. Within 7 days, you want a response from government, but maybe just highlight some of the key demands here.
All right. I'm Evelyn Skarp. We are here today as SAFTU and NAPSAO. We declare a war on austerity policy that cripple the workers and public servants. Today, marks is a day for us that public service is fed up with the government that streets and bed for our tables. They take our bread from our tables. They don't care about us. They don't care about our families. They only care about themselves. So we as SAFTU and NUPSO, we say enough is enough. We want the government, and we demand the government to pay us the 10% that we need and that we ask them. We demand it from them. And we set away with the 3% away. They can even take from their salaries, the huge amount salaries that they receive per month, and they can give it to the public servants and give them the needs that they want to. One of even of our demands that we have therefore resolved to collectively activate our strength starting from today through this March. We give the employer 7 days, as you said, to respond. Failing to do so, we will roll out same actions, including a total shutdown throughout and withdrawal of ourselves from the Labour Department. We also want to express our anger at the government. The silence since our initial action on 22 November 2022, when we took to the streets in 8 provinces. So that's what we want today and what we demand from the government. We demand the 10%. We are working very hard as public servants. We are the frontliners, and they don't see us. They don't care about us. They don't care about our families. So we demand the 10%, and we set away with the 3% away.
So you're saying that the government has been silenced since those 8 provinces marched earlier on in November. What's been happening in the bargaining council? What are the conversations like there? Because already that 3% has been agreed upon, and I do know in the last probably 2 salaries, that 3% increment has been in place.
That was an agreement that none of the public servants was part of. That was a decision that government was taking without consulting us. Because when we find out, it was just say they take it or they leave it. So we was not in agreement with it. And from the bargaining council, there was, since we had that first March, there was no back response yet to us up till now.
Okay, so that first March, no response. Now you're saying to the parliamentarians, within 7 days, they must give you a response, adhering to that 10%. What will happen if they don't respond?
They must take the responsibility after this if they don't respond to us now. And that's what we said them, and that is even in our memorandum. They will take the responsibility. We will come in numbers, and we will sleep here in front of this parliament. So they will see what they will do with the hospitals, what they will do with the police stations, clinics, whatever there is. We will be here till they answer respond to our memorandum.
All right, thank you very much. The chairperson of NAPSO, of course, the affiliate of SAFTU, saying that if government and parliamentarians don't respond within 7 days, those public servants that you see in hospitals, your police stations, will be here and leave those hospitals alone until such a time that government concedes to their demands and get their 10%.